Becca. All right, restaurant owners who survived the pandemic are now facing a new crisis, the worker shortage.
And as CBS 58's Bill Walsh explains, you might notice some changes at your favorite places to eat.
Depending on who you ask, Safiro's has the best pizza in Milwaukee.
Bye-bye, folks. Thank you.
But today and every day, the dining room sits empty. It's carry-out and delivery only for lunch, dine-in seating just 5 nights a week.
That's going to dry up soon because we got a lot of kids going back to school. I think we would need 6 more people.
After 67 years in business, Mike Safiro says this summer is a first for the East Side icon.
This is the first time we've put a help wanted sign.
Safiro's is not alone. A July survey by Alignable says 74% of restaurant owners think it's still more difficult to find help now than it was prior to COVID.
It was actually our first day. We opened at 7 in the morning, and by 3 o'clock, we serve well over 100 people.
Avni Latifi and his wife Lori reopened Harry's Diner in Sheboygan last week.
It really went good. In fact, a lot of customers didn't even know that it was our first day.
They say good pay and a family atmosphere at their restaurants keep them staffed. So much so that they're looking to expand with a new pizza market.
We are definitely going to need more people to make it happen.
Kristine Hillmer is the president of the Wisconsin Restaurant Association.
Beef, as an example, has gone up 47%.
She says restaurants all over the state are struggling with rising costs, supply shortages, and worker shortages.
We just don't have the able bodies here in the state of Wisconsin to fill those jobs.
So why are there no workers? By now, you've probably heard the phrase, people just don't want to work. But Hillmer says it's not that simple.
During the pandemic, we have heard from the state's economists that with the hospitality industry has lost 22% of our workforce because there were other sectors that were still hiring.
It feels real good.
Dan Jacobs and Dan Van Wright co-own Dan in the 3rd Ward. They have taken action to keep their staff happy. They raised prices.
We've wanted to do this for a long time.
They put a 20% service charge on your bill up front. You then have the option to tip more. It has helped Dan give workers paid vacation, contribute to health insurance, 2 things that were once unheard of for restaurant workers.
And to tell you the truth, our staff kills it, and so they deserve it.
These shortages are likely not going away. The restaurant experience you enjoyed before COVID may be gone. The new reality is likely limited menu choices, fewer hours and days of operation, longer waiting times, and higher prices.
As far as customers go, I think being patient is the #1 thing.
One thing you can still expect, restaurants that are very thankful for their staff.
It's a pretty good job.
You know what? If everybody pays them $15 an hour, I'll pay them $20.
These owners are also thankful for your business and working very hard to make the dining experience the best it can be.
I can't imagine going to a sea of Applebee's, Olive Gardens, and Red Lobsters. Like our independent restaurants are, they're the gateway to our communities. And
the Restaurant Revitalization Fund, which helped a lot of establishments weather the pandemic, is now out of money. It does have at least some bipartisan support in Congress to be replenished, but without it, some fear many more restaurants will go under. Reporting in Milwaukee, Bill Walsh, CBS 15.